Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Monday night. It's me, your pal, Ryan Buds, and hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like you can still hear me. I got my AirPod microphone going tonight, and I'm in my retro room. So good to see you. Caitlin Granby's here. Caitlin says, hey. John Holloman says, hi, how are things? And Heidi Baird says, hello. Good to see you guys. Excited to host some trivia for you on a Monday night. We're going to try a new format tonight with Crowdpurr and see how it goes. And I mentioned the retro room in this post when I posted it, and you could see it behind me. It's not super well lit in here, but this is my new room in my basement that kind of looks like my garage when we first started doing live stream trivia shows almost 2 years ago, which is nuts. If you used to play with me at the beginning of the quarantine, at the beginning of the pandemic, you will know that we were set up in the garage. I used to just stand there with my speaker and microphone like I was hosting a trivia show at a bar or brewery, and we would get the job done, and people would tip, and it kept us afloat as a family for so long. So thank you guys for all the OG players who've been playing for almost 2 years now. But tonight we're going to try something new and fun, and the instructions are all at the bottom of the screen. It says to play, go to crowd.live and enter the code BUDS. Once you do that, it'll ask you for a username for the leaderboard, and it'll ask you for an email address so I can hit you up again next time we do this. And what you can do is you could play solo if you're playing by yourself, or you could play with a team, and you can talk about these answers. Tonight's going to be kind of long-form trivia, so you won't have to answer something the quickest. You won't have to have multiple choice options. It's more about like just getting the answer correct. So it's all on Crowdpurr, as Caitlin Granby just posted. Yes, it is all on Crowdpurr. Jay says, happy belated birthday, Buds. Thank you, Jay Reyes, who I haven't seen on the live stream in a while. Good to see you, brother Jay, and hope everything's good down in Arizona way. I had my birthday, as Jay just said. Yesterday was my birthday. Today is my daughter Annabelle's birthday. So as I get older, and as we have these kids of ours, my birthday very quickly ends. And the rest of the month is Annabelle's birthday. And then Tommy's birthday is the 19th. So we had a lot of fun over the weekend celebrating. And thank you guys for all the kind messages, gifts, and words that you've sent me on Facebook and through text message and all that good stuff. And thank you for wishing Belle a happy birthday, like Jay just did in the chat. That's very nice of you, Jay. Happy birthday to Belle. Yeah, she's 7 years old. My first born daughter is 7 years old. Feels like yesterday. I was watching Ashley push her out to no help at all, because what am I going to do? I'm just kind of standing there like, this is happening. She's the best daughter that anybody could ever raise. So very grateful to have her with us. 7 years today, which is nuts. She was born at St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank, California, which is kind of cool. I was born in Christ Hospital in Oak Lawn, Illinois, which is like whatever, all my siblings were born there too. And it's a great hospital, but it's like, it's just called Christ Hospital. Burbank, St. Joseph Hospital, so many celebrities were born and unfortunately died there. John Ritter died there. Alan Thicke died there. Both too young when they passed, but weird facts that I happen to know. And I've actually done some trivia shows at that hospital after all that stuff. But yeah, there's some weird hospital trivia for you before we get started. But it's just cool to be like, yeah, I was born in Burbank, California. It sounds very hip. Tommy was almost born in Burbank. He was born at another hospital very close to there, like a sister hospital in Glendale, California. So very close as well. But we're going to have some fun tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and having some fun with me. We are going to remove this screen in the background. I'm going to try doing the show tonight with not a lot of background audio, just so you guys can focus on the game. And what you're going to do is go to crowd.live and enter that code BUDS. Crowd.live and enter the code BUDS. Caitlin Granby is meeting Jason Font for the second time Friday. I don't know who that is, but I imagine it's a Power Ranger, because Caitlin keeps meeting these Power Rangers at different conventions and interviewing them for different things. So that's awesome, Caitlin. Very, very cool. I will show you a little bit of this room as the hours go on. We'll probably do a 60 to 90 minute show tonight, and we're going to dive into it right now, guys. So you don't need any pen. You don't need any paper. You just need your smartphone or any device with a web browser. Going to crowd.live and entering that code BUDS to get into the game. It's at the bottom of the screen. And I'm going to share a screen with you right now. So here we go. This is the screen we are going to share. So this is going to be the projector view tonight, and you're going to be able to see all the questions as they pop up on the screen. Now, they're going to pop up on your device in real time. That's always the code. That's always the way to go with Crowdpurr. So make sure you're always looking at your device and answering there. The rest of the show will be delayed by, I think, 7 seconds. So don't ever watch me and wait for it. Just make sure you're always buzzing in on your phone. So here's how it's going to work. All of the questions tonight are fill in the blank. Like, you have to type in the answer, but you have a minute to do so. And there's no penalty if you type it in, right away, or you wait the whole minute. But you do have to type it in before the minute is up. So keep that in mind. I'm going to read you the question, and then you'll have a minute as an individual or as a team to answer the question. And this will keep the scoring all on the back end, which is cool with Crowdpurr. So we're trying this out tonight. We have 5 rounds of trivia, 11 questions per round. It's just like my live trivia nights if you play in Southern California or in Tennessee. And you can see all those events at triviawithbuds.com. By the way, top right-hand corner on the mobile or desktop view, click weekly shows, and you'll see those. But right now we're going to get started. And the first round is called sports and games. So again, you'll have a minute to answer the question. It is not speed-based, but you do only have a minute to answer it. If you get it right, you'll get 1 point, just like at my trivia nights. And then we'll go on to the next question and the next question, and so on and so forth. The last question of each round, number 11, will be worth 2 points. We'll be doing 5 rounds. And unfortunately, you can't double up any rounds, and we won't be able to do the ranking for the confidence round. But this is as close as I can get it to running my regular paper and pen trivia nights on Crowdpurr. So we'll see how it goes and see if you guys like it. Okay. And we are still giving away prizes in the raffle. We're going to give away 5 amazing pop culture prizes, some of which you've never seen before tonight, including a t-shirt, a game, a movie, a keychain, and a pin. So make sure you donate on Venmo. Venmo Ryan Buds, PayPal ryanbuds@gmail.com. That info is all at the top of the screen. And one lucky winner, we're going to kind of see if there's like an overall winner who actually wins with the scoring. And it's very clear that they won. We will give them a prize as well. If it's too perfect or something, or there's a couple ties, we will do a raffle of some kind like we usually do for the top 3. I feel like that's always the best way to go, just in case people are Googling, because how would I know if you're Googling or not? All right. So don't Google stuff. Good luck. And here comes our first round of trivia in 30 seconds, guys. The countdown has begun. 30 seconds until the first round. Sports and games is the category. We've got sports and games trivia coming at you. I'm drinking a Red Stripe on the day after my birthday. One of my favorite beers, a Jamaican lager. My mother-in-law, Tanya, made me an excellent dinner last night. Shrimp scampi, garlic butter, and crab meat and noodles. Oh, so good. And she bought me a 6-pack of Red Stripe because she knows I love it. Here we go. Type in the answer, 3, 2, 1. Sports and games is the category. What is the amount of money a player gets when passing go in Monopoly? This is a 1-point question. These are all worth 1 point except the bonus at the end. You have a minute to answer it starting right now. Okay, so you have a minute to answer this question. What is the amount of money a player gets when passing go in Monopoly? You can answer right now. And you have a whole minute to do so. So talk about it with your team. If you're on a separate chat playing with multiple people, you can talk to them about it. This is our first question. What is the amount of money a player gets when passing go in Monopoly? If you like this background of these leaves and the grass, this was actually a picture I took on my iPhone, if you can believe it. It looks like a desktop background, doesn't it? We've got 30 seconds left on number 1. What is the amount of what is the amount of money a player gets when passing go at Monopoly? Strike that, reverse it, like Wonka says in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They're making a new one with Timothy Cabaret, or whatever his last name is. Chalamet. Caitlin says, yes, Jason Font is a Power Ranger. We've got 10 answers here. You have 5 seconds to type it in, and 10 people have buzzed in. Your correct answer is $200. Great job. Everybody got it. And that scoreboard right now is 1 point for everybody. It's a 10-way tie. Great job. So we might have a lot of ties tonight. We'll see what happens with some of these questions. Don't Google them. Here's number 2. Which of the following is LeBron James's official handle on Twitter? I didn't reword that question from the multiple choice, so this one should just be, what is LeBron James's official Twitter handle? You have a minute to answer this one. What is LeBron James's official Twitter handle? Number 2. What do you think, number 2? What is LeBron James's handle on Twitter? I'm getting messages left and right on Instagram and Facebook Messenger. Somebody just said, I heard you moved to the Inland Empire. And I said, James, I moved to Tennessee. So we are quite far from the Inland Empire. But that's where I last lived, in Fontana, California. This one is LeBron James's official handle on Twitter. Number 2, sports and games is the category. See what's going on here. It's looking pretty good so far. And we've got 10 seconds left here to buzz in, guys. 10 seconds left to buzz in. And it's looking good for everybody so far. The answer is King James. And I'll give it to you for King Space James as well. Another 100% question of everybody who answered it. And great job. Everybody now has 2 points. It's a 10-way tie again. Here's number 3. In the original Genus edition of Trivial Pursuit, what color was associated with the sports and leisure category? Number 3, in the original Genus edition, what do you think? The timer is counting down from a minute right now. Another 1-point question. What do you think? What could the answer be to this question? In the original Genus edition of Trivial Pursuit, what color was associated with the sports and leisure category? Answers are coming in. No multiple choice, so you really got to know some stuff on these questions tonight. And so far, everybody's doing pretty good. Let me know what you're drinking, if you're drinking anything, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, in the comments on Facebook. We'd love to see what you're drinking tonight. You can join us at any time by going to crowd.live and entering that code BUDS, B-U-D-D-S. Go check that out, guys. Bunch of new trivia nights starting soon. The Pie Hole in Orange, California, every Thursday, 7 to 9, and the Pie Hole in the Arts District near downtown LA, starting on Thursday from 7 to 9. Go play at the Pie Hole. Win a pie in Southern California. The answer here is orange. We had purple and brown guesses. Our first question that wasn't 100% orange was the answer. Who put that? 8 out of 10 people. And let's look at that score now. We've got a 7-way tie. No, an 8-way tie for first. And then we have Caitlin and Heidi tied for 9th there. Let's see what happens next. Here's number 4. What was the first major championship that Tiger Woods won in his golf career? Number 4, what was the first major championship that Tiger Woods won in his golf career? Caitlin's drinking Sprite tonight. I have not had a Sprite in a long time. I'm drinking some Red Stripe. You guys are playing trivia with me. If you live anywhere near Tennessee, I'm starting trivia. Oh, here's your minute countdown, by the way. I am starting trivia at Michael Waltrip Brewing Company, which is a NASCAR driver, NASCAR legend. And it's in Bristol, Tennessee, about 30 minutes from my house. And I'll be there starting 2 weeks from tonight. So I won't be able to do the live streams for a bit while I'm getting this trivia night going. But if you live or know anybody near Bristol, Tennessee, tell them to come out on Monday nights from 7 to 9 to play trivia with buds at my first brewery. And it's actually in Virginia. It's in Bristol, Virginia. But that will be a ton of fun. And right across the street is Tennessee and Virginia state line there. Number 4, what was Tiger Woods' first major championship? We've got 18 seconds left. And your answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 is the Masters. The Masters. A lot of people put U.S. Open. 7 people, but it was the Masters. 3 people got it correct. Where are we at now? Skull Ring is winning 4 points. Hasn't missed one. Alec in second. Caitlin in second. And a bunch of other people in second as well. So it's getting dicey. We'll see what happens here with number 5. The name of what martial art is commonly translated as the art of punching and kicking? The name of which martial art? 60 seconds on the clock to answer that one. Let me know in the comments if you like this way of playing. Is this a cool way of playing trivia? Let me know. Is there no difference to you in any way than whenever we've played before with Crowdpurr? Do you like the minute to answer the question? Do you like the 1 point like you were playing in person? Let me know any feedback you may have on Facebook. That would be very cool. I was trying to get this the AirPods connected to the MacBook for like an hour, and then I realized they were dead. So they were so dead that they couldn't even tell me that they were dead, which is a problem. I had no idea what was going on, but I don't think I've charged them since I bought them, and I've had them for like a month. So that was my mistake. And they come in with a little case that you can charge the case, and then that's like an extra charge. It's very weird. Amber Bellin Cunningham says, crap, my tablet just died. And Aaron Freed, haven't seen that name in a long time. Aaron, how you doing? Drinking a Founders Centennial IPA tonight. The answer here is Taekwondo. We had some interesting spellings there. I will give them to you for Taekwondo. 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 And I think we're good. And let's see where we're at now. 56%, half the group got that. And the scoreboard, Skull Ring, 5, Heidi B and Pete in second, along with MSL and T in second as well. We're halfway through. Here's number 6. How many playable squares are on a chessboard? 60 seconds on the clock. How many playable squares are on a chessboard? Amber says, guess we're sitting out a few questions. Oh, no, Amber. Can you use your phone? Or can you use a computer? You can go to crowd.live and enter buds. Although I guess your score would be disconnected from your existing score so far. Number 6, 30 seconds left on number 6. I kind of like this. I was just looking at Crowdpurr, and I was trying to do something that I never do. I was trying to mess with different features that I never usually mess with, which is why I came across when I was going to do trivia tonight. I'm like, ooh, maybe we'll try this out and see how this would go. Because I have had people hit me up for holiday parties that are like, hey, we did a super fast, like lightning round style Crowdpurr game with you last year, but this year we want to do more of a breakout room, talk about the answers kind of thing. So I've been kind of toying around with different things. Caitlin says, I hate math. Why did you do that to me? Amber says, I figured the score wouldn't link up. Amber, I think you're right. I think it would make 2 profiles. The answer is 64. 8 times 8 squares, 64. 89% got it. Skull Ring, 6 points. Heidi B and Pete and MSL and T in second place. The rest in 6th and 9th and 10th. Here's number 7. Bonnie Blair won 5 Olympic gold medals while participating in which sport? Go. 60 seconds on the clock. Bonnie Blair won 5 Olympic gold medals while participating in which sport? My friend Mari's here. What's up, Mari? Hello, she says. And Amber says, we'll just jump back in for round 2. What's up to my friend Mari Loera? You are awesome, Mari. Hope you're doing well. Number 7 on the screen. We're going to show you the first raffle prize. I think you will like it. It is a game. It's a card game. If you like card games, that is coming your way in just a bit. And I have decided that I have not watched nearly enough movies in the last 2 years over the pandemic. And I've been watching my friend Marissa Cuthbertson. I don't think she's here tonight, but she posts every couple days a notebook with all the movies she watched that week and a little synopsis, like her 1-sentence review of each one. And she's trying to watch 100 movies in the year, I think it is, or 9 months or something like that. And I'm going to try and do that next year because I miss movies. And I have not seen a lot of movies in the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Especially when you have kids, you watch less movies. But we watch so much TV because it feels like less. But I'm going to take a little TV break in the new year, 2022. Stick with movies for a while. See how it goes. The answer here is speed skating. Somebody put speed skate. I will give that to you for sure. And let's see what happened there. That was 78%. No, 89%. And the score, Skull Ring, has not missed one. That's my friend Dylan. Talked to him for 20 minutes today. Thanks for chatting with me, Dylan. Heidi B and Pete and MSL and T in second place. Here's number 8. Which character always moves first in the game Clue? The timer has begun. A minute to answer this one. Which character always moves first in the game Clue? You know I'm always going to throw a Clue game in there if the category has something to do with games. And I can show you a cool Clue poster after this round. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. All that info at the top of the screen. Venmo, Ryan Buds, PayPal, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your support. And let's see here. Every part for now. I'm trying to push it. Okay. Sorry, I was reading an email to myself. Which character moves first in the game Clue? Number 8. Drinking a red stripe Monday night. Daughter's 7th birthday. I just turned 36. You can tell because I'm wearing a crew neck sweatshirt. Who wears a crew neck sweatshirt that's not Chance the Rapper that is under the age of 36? Anybody? I don't think so. Maybe another dad coaching soccer who happens to be 34? Maybe. All right, let's see the answer. It was Miss Scarlet. Butler, Mr. White, Colonel Mustard, and Miss Scarlet. We'll give it to the last Miss Scarlet as well. Miss Scarlet, for some reason in the rule book, it says Miss Scarlet always moves first. And let's see what happened there. 67%. Heidi B, Pete, and Skull Ring tied for first. Now they all have 7. Also T in first place. Then we have a bunch of people tied for 5th, 9th, and 10th. 3 questions left. Number 9. Tony Hawk, the most famous skateboarder of all time, was the first to land a blank degree aerial spin on a vertical ramp in 99. There is your countdown. I put on this manual button that lets me start the countdown. So I read the question, then I start it. Gives you guys more time, but I keep forgetting to do it, if you haven't noticed. How about this nice picture of leaves and grass I took? Isn't that cool? Ashley got me a very cool present. On Saturday, we got to go on a downtown kind of a scavenger hunt around Johnson City. It was a UK company called Clued Up, and they put together these murder mysteries that you solve with your phone and an app using like a GPS system. So you go around Johnson City, for example, and they're like, go talk to this person. And then when you get into that area, walking distance, they appear on your phone as somebody you can like interview about the murder. So it was cool. It was like a 3-hour thing though. So we did like an hour of it and the kids were done. So we didn't do the whole thing, but it was a cool experience and I liked doing it. And it was a very fun surprise. So thank you, Ash, for that gift and all the other millions of gifts you got me. I'll tell you guys about some of those in just a minute. The answer here is the 900. The 900. 4 people pulled that off. We got some real skaters on the call today. Who's winning now? Heidi B, 8. Skull Ring, 8. That tie has been brought down to 2 players. 2 questions left. Another 1-point question. Number 10, name this athlete. Timer has begun. Name this athlete. Good luck, Heidi. Number 10. Although Heidi does know everything. My friend James said, doing any other gigs, acting or stand-up or anything? We are giving away some prizes tonight. One of the top scoring teams getting a cool game from me. And people who donate on Venmo and PayPal also getting fun stuff. Name this athlete in the picture. Who is this athlete? Blowing some bubble gum. You can see a team they played for, I think, their whole career. 17 seconds left. The answers are coming in. Question number 10. We have one question left for this round. It's a tough one. It's numerical. Caitlin says she does not like those numerical-based questions. We'll see what happens here. The answer is Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Is that what you put? Yes, a lot of people did. Ken Griffey Jr., 8 people got it right. And this last one is for 2 points, so this could help you bounce back. If you had one that you missed, here's number 11 for 2 points. Good luck. How many blocks are in a standard Jenga set? A minute on the clock for 2 points. If you get this number correct, I'll be very impressed. Aaron says, Ken Griffey also played for the Reds. Number 11, how many blocks are in a standard Jenga set? Aaron, I've been playing weekly trivia at a place called Aubrey's in Johnson City, where I live in Tennessee. And I like it. It's cool. But you have to write down your answers to questions on a little slip of paper. They give you like a packet of little slips, and you write it down. She collects them. She scores them up. You have no idea what your score is unless you keep track of it yourself. And then at the end of the show, the winning team gets $50 gift card, second, 25, third, 10. And I've gotten first and third so far in about 2 months of playing. But it's a lot of fun. And if a sports question comes up, I am what they called screwed. I have no idea. I have to really be nice to my waitress and be like, or bartender, like, hey, I don't know who the Kansas City Chiefs are. Can you tell me who Patrick Mahomes is? Is it Patrick Mahomes? That's what she said on the mic, which I felt was pretty funny. She goes, Patrick Mahomes. And I was like, that can't be right. The answer is 64? No, 54 Jenga blocks. 54. Did anybody get it? 2 people did. Did they Google? Maybe. Who knows? But that's the end of round number 1. The winner was Heidi B. Look at that. Heidi dropped down to last place at one point and then had a perfect score of, not a perfect score, almost perfect score, 11 out of 12 points. Great job, Heidi. First place, Skull Ring, 9. Caitlin Granby, 9. Pete and Aaron and T are all tied for 4th there with 8. And that is where we're at so far. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're going to jump into round 2 in just a second, but if you want to support me on Venmo, Venmo is Ryan Buds, PayPal ryanbuds@gmail.com. Your first prize is this, a office card game. Look at that. It says includes a special rule. If you like Uno, this is Uno, but the office edition. So it's got all your favorite friends from Dunder Mifflin on there. And I hope you win that tonight. Join Michael, Jim, Pam, and Dwight in this office edition of Uno. Get ready to drop all your cards with the Kevin's famous chili rule. That's awesome. And don't forget to yell Uno before the workday is over. So this is our first raffle prize. If you want to win this, go donate just $1 or more at Venmo or PayPal, and I will mail this to you tomorrow if you win. That's your first raffle prize. Thanks for playing trivia with me. We'll be right back after this, guys. Grab yourself a beverage and get ready for round number 2. We are back, guys, with the answers to. Oh, no, there's no answers. What am I doing? I am so set in my ways that I forgot there are no answers. And we are just on to round number 2. So if you refresh your device, if you played round 1, refresh your browser and get ready to play again. This is going to be round number 2. This is the round that is all about dogs. This is our dog round for tonight. Thank you for playing. Thanks for the generous donations from my friends Michelle Lindemann, $10 robot emoji, and $10 from Amy Madigan, explosion emoji. Very, very cool, you guys. Thank you so much. Heidi says she remembers that Jenga is 54 blocks because it's 18 rows of 3. And Aaron says, have you ever seen the Garfunkel and Oates video, Sports Go Sports? You would love it. I think I might have heard it once. I know Garfunkel and Oates. I know that one of them was on Scrubs, his Ted's girlfriend, Kate Mancucci, I think is her name. But I know them a bit. Those comedy duos, Hard and Firm, Garfunkel and Oates, they all kind of disappeared, I feel like. All right, we're going into round number 2 in 30 seconds. Here it comes, everybody. Your scores will carry over. Whoever has the highest score at the end of the show will get a special game prize from me. I got to figure out what it is. And after this round, when we come back, I'm going to show you a little bit of my retro room. So get ready to walk around with my MacBook here. And here we go. This is all about dogs trivia in 12 seconds, dog-related trivia. Amy and Michelle on the wheel for the Office Uno that we're giving away so far. So get ready, guys. Here we go. First question in 3, 2, 1. Here's question number 1. What was this comic strip dog's name? Type it in for a point. There it is, number 1. What was this comic strip dog's name? Number 1, what could it be? Number 1. What do you think, guys? What was this comic strip dog's name? I'm drinking some Red Stripe tonight. And tomorrow, I'm going to go play my trivia at Aubrey's, like I was telling you guys. It's called Knoxville Trivia, guys. And it's only 16 questions the whole night. You do the 15, and then you can wager all your points, like in Jeopardy, on question 16. But they give you the category. So last week, I got it. It was about, what was it? I think it was theme parks. They gave you a roller coaster, the oldest running roller coaster in a theme park, and you had to match it up with a state. And you had to get 4 out of 5, and I got all of them. And I ended up getting 3rd place. It was pretty cool. So I'm up to $60 in gift cards to this place. And pretty soon, if I win again, if I get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd again, I'll be able to have a nice dinner there with the family. The answer is Dogbert from the Dilbert comic strips. Did you get it? 100%. Great job. Number 2, Spuds MacKenzie was the party animal spokesdog for what beer? 60 seconds to answer that one. Number 2, Spuds MacKenzie was the original animal spokesdog for something beer. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Monday night playing some trivia. Let me know in the comments if you like this format. Is it boring? Is it fun? Do you like that you have the full minute to type the answer? Where you could talk with your friends if you're playing on like talking on Facebook Messenger or something in a group. Let me know if you dig it or not. If you're like, nah, we like the old school paper and pen way. Or we like Crowdpurr with multiple choice, and it's based on how quick you buzz in. Let me know all that good stuff, and I will take it all into consideration. You can see some cool posters behind me. Of course, I've got Roadhouse back here. We have 2 of the exact same Roadhouse posters. I haven't put up the second one yet. This is one I got on like Amazon. I have an original from way back in the day. This is probably all these that are hanging up are probably reprints. But the answer here is Bud Light. Bud Light, and Bud with a space there. We'll count that one. I don't know what Top Dog is, but 9 people got it. Great job. I'm not going to show the score this whole time, just to keep it mysterious. Here's number 3. Famous movie dog Rin Tin Tin has the longest unbroken bloodline in which breed's history for 125 years. The timer is ticking. Number 3, famous movie dog Rin Tin Tin has the longest unbroken bloodline in which breed's 125-year history. Number 3. Aaron says, I like this version. Don't feel rushed like the other Crowdpurr. That's good to know. Thank you, Aaron, for that feedback. How's your year as a principal going so far, Aaron? Let me know. Are you still swimming in Arizona? I think you live in Arizona or New Mexico, something like that. Let me know how it's going. Number 3, 30 seconds left. What else do I have behind me? I've got Roadhouse. You can see a lot of little movie stickers back there. You can see Ash silhouette from Evil Dead. Goonies is right back here. I just put that poster up. And Home Alone is up there. Can you see that Home Alone a bit? And Big Fish, if you can guess that one. That should have been a trivia question. What poster is behind me that my arm is slightly covering up? The answer to number 3 is German Shepherd. And all of those will count with your responses. So 100%. Great job, everybody. Seems like everybody got that one. You know your Rin Tin Tin. Number 4, St. Bernards get their name from the monk who bred them for rescue in which European mountain range? The timer has begun. Number 4, which European mountain range are we talking about? Aaron says pool's pretty chilly this time of year. So it sounds like Aaron's not doing a lot of skinny dipping over in wherever he lives. Number 4, all about dogs. I have 2 dogs, and now I have 2 cats. I've not shown the cats on camera, but they don't come in the basement where I'm at right now in this retro room. We kind of keep them blocked off from down here because we figure if people come visit and they're allergic to cats and they're in the basement, they don't have to like sleep with the cats and everything. But I love these cats. I thought cats kind of smelled sometimes. I feel like I've been at people's houses and their cats smelled, and I have no smell in this house. I don't know if we're cleaning it up very well or what, but even when you pick the cat up and nuzzle it, I thought cats kind of stunk, and these cats smell as clean as linen. The answer is the Alps, the Western Alps. I'll give that to you. Do I know if it's specifically the Western Alps? No. Am I going to look that up? No way. 100%. Number 5, Legato Romagnolo is an Italian breed of dog used to hunt down which expensive cooking ingredient? Go. Answer that one. Number 5. Fun times on a Monday night. Giving away The Office Uno with a special rule where you have to drop all your cards like Kevin's Chili. That sounds kind of cool. If you need The Office Uno edition in your life, make sure you donate on Venmo. Venmo, Ryan Buds, PayPal, ryanbuds@gmail.com. It's all at the top of the screen, and I will hook you up with the good stuff if you hit me up with those ducats. Playing some trivia, doing dog trivia. Our next round is about TV characters. If that's your thing, stick around. If you have somebody who's really good at TV trivia, have them join you. Do me a favor and share this video on your Facebook page. Click share if you're watching on there. Or on YouTube, you can copy and paste a link and share it to Facebook or any social media site. Or like the video. You can like it as well. That lets people know, ooh, what's going on over here? That would be cool. Share and like the video. The answer is truffles. Somebody says truffle mushrooms. Somebody said the Alps. No Alps there, unfortunately, but we'll do truffles and truffle mushrooms, which I like quite a bit. 70% got that right. All right, we'll see where the score is at the end of this round. Number 6, what was this dog's name on Frasier? We got an animated GIF there. Frasier's on Peacock, it says. You can watch that, and the timer has begun. What was this dog's name on Frasier? Talking to Kelsey Grammer there. Worked on a TV show one time with Kelsey Grammer. It was a NBC retrospective documentary kind of a thing. He was the host. I didn't work with him specifically, but he was the host of the show we were working on. And I had to get people to sign documents saying we could air their clips from NBC history. So if we showed a clip of MASH, which I don't even know if that aired on NBC. Let me give an NBC show. Seinfeld. If we're going to share a Seinfeld clip on the show, we had to have Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Michael Richards, Jason Alexander, and Jerry Seinfeld all sign off on that clip. And my job was to call those people on the phone and be like, hi, Jerry Seinfeld, can you air this? Can we air this clip? And they'd be like, how did you get this number? Almost every time. So it was pretty ridiculous. Some of them were managed by like a firm. So they'd be like, oh, all the Seinfeld and Friends people, they're covered. But then like specific shows like Petticoat Junction or Green Acres, we had to call these people. And a lot of times they were dead because those were old shows. And we had to talk to like their great grandson who runs their estate. Oh man, it was a crazy job. It was about 3 or 4 months. It was very bizarre. Eddie is the answer there. Eddie, what was this dog's name on Frasier? The answer was Eddie. And 70%, 7 people got that. Great job. Somebody put Eddie Crane. I'll give that to you for sure. And we're moving on to number 7. Bullseye, the English Bull Terrier, is the longtime mascot for the blank corporation. Timer has begun. And, Kelsey Grammer was on that show, and he demanded that management of the show buy him a new suit or something like that. And they were like, not going to do it. And they're going to try and find another host. And then eventually they, I think, bought him the suit, or he demanded some very expensive suit. It was something weird. And they said he was kind of difficult to work with. But they're making Frasier again. Frasier for, I guess it's Peacock. I would imagine it's Peacock, a new season of Frasier. We'll see how that goes. 20 seconds left. Bullseye, the English Bull Terrier, is the longtime mascot for the blank corporation. What do you think? 8, 9, 10, and 11 to close out round number 2. I can't tell if this is going faster or slower or about the same. And Aaron says it's a pretty terrible year. Not going to lie. I missed that comment. And is it because there's so many kids getting in trouble because they were out of school for 2 years? Let me know about that, Aaron. My brother, Tom, who's a high school teacher, is now teaching 7th grade. And he says it's absolutely terrible because these kids have they had no control for 2 years, and now they're like controlled and they're all insane. He said there's more fights, more kids sent to the principal's office than ever. Let me know if that's your case, Aaron. The answer is Target. You got it, 100%. Number 8, which toy dog breed were carried in robe? I guess that makes sense. Were carried in robe sleeves and tucked in beds to keep members of Chinese royalty warm. Number 8, answer that one. I won't count your spelling on this one if you're worried about it. Amber says, oops, typed too fast. As soon as we hit send, we realized our mistake. Oh, no, Amber. 11 people watching. Thanks for sharing and liking this video on Facebook so more people find out about it. You guys are the tops. Mari Loera just donated $10. Says, good times. Mari, thank you so much for your generous donation. As always, Mari joining the crew on the wheel. Michelle, Mari, and Amy. Mari is on there 10 times to win an Office Uno card game. Who will win that Office Uno card game and a bunch of other prizes? We'll find out in just a few. The answer here in 17 seconds. What's going to happen? 17 seconds of fun until the answer is revealed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The answer is Shih Tzu. Chinese crested, Pekingese, poodle, Pekingese, Shih Tzu, not. All right, so we've got that one, and we've got that one, and it looks like 60%. 6 people got that. 9, 10, and 11. Number 9, despite the pop culture legend, Lassie's owner Timmy never got stuck in which location? That's a great question. I like that. Which location? Number 9. Aaron says kids are crazy, parents are crazy, teachers are worn out. Not a great combo. I hear you, Aaron. That stinks, man. And I hope that you find solace by the end of the year. I hope that everything kind of goes back to normal. But I do know that that is a pain in the butt. And my brother went from teaching in just over the state line of Georgia and Tennessee with the most polite families and kids and but teachers. He said it was like the best teaching experience of his life for 10 years. And then him and his wife just moved to an hour outside of Detroit. And he said that it is the worst teaching experience in his life because not only is he not teaching high school kids, which are more like focused on education and stuff for the most part, he was teaching like AP bio and chemistry. Now he's teaching 7th grade, like physical science. And he's been teaching for 20 years. And he said this is the first year where he's like going to crack. He's like, these kids are just like, he goes, there's outbursts every single day and every single period. Some kid is sent to your office, Aaron. And it's just nuts. The answer here is well, or a well. Timmy never stuck in a well, even though that has become sort of a Mandela effect thing. Timmy stuck in the well. Here's number 10. What is Dog the Bounty Hunter's real first name? I've asked this question before. Do you know the answer? Dog the Bounty Hunter's first name. Amber Bellin says dice in an emoji form and donated $10. Thank you, Amber. So very kind. So many people donating $10 tonight. If you have $10, be like Amber, Michelle, Amy, and Mari, and donate to win very cool prizes from me in the mail. I won't leave you hanging. You'll win something, I bet. And we'll hook you up. 30 seconds left on what's Dog the Bounty Hunter's real first name. What are some movies I should watch at the beginning of 2022, guys? Let me know. Let me know some TV shows you're watching. Did you watch the new Curb, episode 3? Did you watch episode 1 of Dexter? Let me know what's going on there. I will say, like Ted Lasso, Dexter, Curb, I like when shows still come out once a week instead of all at once. I think all shows should still do that because it keeps the anticipation up, keeps your interest in the show. I don't know why you would ever put them all out at once, even on Netflix or something. Netflix is a little different because there's no ads. But if you have ads, why not get people to watch every week for 2 hours with, an ad of some kind? I don't know. The answer is Dwayne Chapman, I believe, is Dog the Bounty Hunter's real first name. And Billy Bob Bocephus, somebody said. That's a great guess. Who got it? 4 people. Last question for 2 points on dogs. Here it is. Stubby, a service dog in World War I, is the first and only animal to attain the rank of blank through combat. Number 11. What do you think here, guys? Caitlin says, I should know. I love Dogs Show. I love Dogs Show. And Mari and Amber and Michelle and Amy, thank you so much for donating. Number 11, 30 seconds left. Let's see if you know this one. Oh boy, Leonardo DiCaprio set to star as Jonestown cult leader Jim Jones in an MGM-backed biopic. I think people sometimes look at Leonardo DiCaprio and they're like, this guy could play crazy, right? He could be an absolute nut job. We are playing trivia. This is our last question here. In 10 seconds, we'll tell you the answer. What was the rank of this dog, Stubby, in World War I? The answer was none other than Sergeant. We had corporal, captain, lieutenant, sergeant, colonel, and lieutenant. We'll give you both the sergeants, and that was your answer. It tells you here, Sergeant Stubby survived 17 battles in World War I and was given his rank due to capturing a German spy. Isn't that crazy? 45%, 5 people got it. The winner of the round was Ronber with 11 points, 11 out of 12 points. Pete was in second with 10, MSL 10, Caitlin and Ron in fourth and fifth there with 10 and 9. Who's winning overall? It is Caitlin with 19. Heidi has 19. Pete has 18. Then MSL and Skull Ring and Ron tied for fourth. That's where we're at right now, guys. Thanks for playing. We're going to jump into round number 3, but let me show you the next raffle prize. It is pretty cool. It is a t-shirt, and the t-shirt is very retro, just like the room I'm in. It's a large size shirt, and it's Baby Yoda. It says, the child. If you need this shirt in your life, and I know you do. Again, kept one for myself because I love the colors. I love that synth wave background. The child, this shirt can be yours. Donate on Venmo. Donate on PayPal. All the info at the top of the screen. We'll be right back, and thanks for playing Trivia with Buds. What's up, everybody? We are back with round number 3 just ahead of us here. It's about 9:52 Eastern, 6:52 on the West Coast time there. And I am your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for those generous donations. We're up to 60 names on the wheel, just like that in the first hour here. And round number 3 is called TV Characters. And Caitlin and Heidi tied for first place right now. We are going to show you a little bit of this room. So take a look at this, guys. This is kind of cool. So I'm going to stand up. Look at this. First of all, we've got some neon lighting all over this place. I'm trying to make it look like a 90s video store. And you can see some very cool posters here. We got Sandlot and let's go like that. Sandlot and Rocketeer and what else do we got down there? Christmas Vacation. Down here, I've got my trusty VCR with the combination VCR TV there. VCR built into the TV. And this is pretty cool. This is called One Crazy Summer. And if you look right there, very close, this was $79.99 for the store copy of a VHS back in the day. And I've got this one too. The kids were watching this the other day. Daffy Duck and Quackbusters. Do you remember that? That was kind of cool. Yes, you've got Die Hard there. You've got The Goonies. You've got Roadhouse. And a bunch of other stuff on that wall that you may find interesting. Freddy Krueger silhouette. And a lot of cool things there. And then over here, we've got Home Alone and Big Fish. It's a little dark down there because of the shadow of this, which is my setup. You can see here, well, there's the light. I'll go away from the light. But this is my setup that I'm sitting at. This is a Subway booth. So check that out, guys. I bought a booth from an old Subway, the sandwich place, not like a Subway you take a train. But this is the booth there. I thought this was very cool. I love that the table was built in. $200 on Facebook Marketplace. Check that out. Give this video a like or a share if you're having fun right now, or comment with your favorite thing that you see. We've got a poster there from one of my favorite movies, Girl Next Door, Elisha Cuthbert. And it's hard to do this on the thing, but Adventures in Babysitting, that's one of my all-time favorites, and some other things there. And then over here above the booth, we've got Beetlejuice and Thor and Little Giants. If you can see that, that's a great poster for Little Giants. This is a cool Pepsi light that I'll turn on in a second. Over here, we've got Clue. And then way down there, Fried Green Tomatoes, Beetlejuice, and Somewhere in Time, which is Ashley's, one of her favorite movies. And then this is a rack. You can't really see this too well. Turn on some other lights there. Maybe not that one. This is the one I want to turn on. But we have a rack that you can't really see here of different things that you might find like in an old video store. Got some wrestlers on there, some Goosebump books, things like that. And a big pile of stuff that I still need to go through on the ground. Up here on the wall above there, right now, I have some AEW figures. So check those out. Oh, where am I at? This way. There we go. AEW if you like wrestling. And then all of the Batman the Animated Series villains are up there. And then up here, I've got a Ninja Turtles board game and some old school Ninja Turtles figures there. So a lot of cool stuff going on. And oh, here's the Pepsi light all lit up. So it says Pepsi Cola. You guys know I'm a big Pepsi guy, stained glass kind of a deal. And really a big fan of that light. So just showing you around as thanks for playing with me today. And I'll do some more videos. I just signed up for a TikTok account. If you like to TikTok, I'm not a big TikTok person, but trying to figure out something fun to do on there. So I think I'm going to do a series of videos on TikTok and on Instagram video and all that stuff, stories, where I go through my collection of stuff. So like every video will be a different thing. But anyway, just wanted to show you some stuff. And if you're having a good time, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. And we're going to jump on to round number 3 here. Caitlin says, basically your man gaming cave. Yes. Mari says, stay away from the light. Caitlin says, the OG, not the Disney Channel version. I am also putting a huge arcade machine in here that comes mid-December. So that'll be the official. Once that's in here, then it'll be like complete in here. But yeah, this is my hangout room. This was kind of what I was trying to do in the garage when I first started the quarantine. And I just had piles of stuff. But now I actually have a house where I can put some stuff in. And it spills out into the rest of the basement. But there's stuff everywhere, more painting. So I'm not going to show you that. But Mari says, looks great. Thank you guys for hanging out. All right, I moved everybody over. Refresh your device. Get ready. This is round number 3. This is round number 3, and it is all about a little something called TV character trivia. You can play at any time by going to crowd.live and entering Buds 3 for this third round. And we're going to do the countdown in 30 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Buds TV characters coming your way. Who are some characters I played on TV? I was Harley's friend on Skates, on How I Met Your Mother. I was on a show called Chasing Life as a mustached waiter. That was my role. I was, of course, beach victim number 1 in Sharknado. I never shut up about that. I was a Cerebus employee on Bones. That was kind of interesting. Here's number 1. What was the nickname of Alan Alda's character on the TV show MASH? There's the picture that goes with this question. And here is your 60 seconds. Buzz in. What was the nickname of Alan Alda's character on MASH? What do you think? What do you think? What could it be? Number 1. Now, it took us, let's see, an hour to do 2 rounds, but that can't be right, could it? We've only done 2 rounds of trivia, is that right? Seems like it took forever, but we'll see what happens here on the back half. I was hoping to be done in a half hour, but we'll see. I guess it is a minimum of a minute per question. So that's 11, 11, 11. The quickest we could be done is 33 minutes for these last 3 rounds. So the minimum would be 10:33 and probably more like 10:45 with prizes and things. We're giving away that Yoda shirt. We're giving away the Uno Office Edition. 10 questions. 10 seconds left here. And your answer is Hawkeye Pierce. We had 2 different answers there. You both got it. Great job. And 100% of the group. Here's number 2. On what acclaimed AMC television series would you find a character named Don Draper? Timer has begun there. 66 seconds. 60 seconds. What? To answer that one, number 2. On what acclaimed AMC TV series would you find the character Don Draper? Tell me if the audio sounds okay on the microphone. I have no idea what it sounds like. Hopefully it's good. Thanks for sharing this video. Thanks for liking this video. Get more eyes on it. Very, very cool. And let's see here. Hold on, I'm typing something, guys. 5 seconds left in this one. Your answer is Mad Men. Did you know this show to be Mad Men? Somebody put Breaking Bad. Somebody put Mad Men. We'll give it to you for that one. And 9 out of 10 people got it. Number 3, HBO's 4-letter show Blank featured Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Vice President of the United States. Go answer that one. Number 3 on your list. Number 3. Thanks for playing trivia with me on a Monday night, having some fun, playing some games, testing out my new style of Crowdpurr here. I think it's fine. I probably won't do it all the time, but it's good to experiment and see how things go. Caitlin says, it's great. I love Crowdpurr like always. Thanks, Caitlin. We've got 19 seconds left on this one. Let's see how everybody's doing. HBO's four-letter show Blank featured Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Vice President of the United States? The answer here in 7 seconds is none other than a show with a lot of good swearing, if you like swearing on the show. It's called Veep, V-E-E-P, and I'm going to watch this. It's going to be one of the next comedy series we watch for sure. Somebody put Vice, but it was Veep. Number 4. On what Fox and later Comedy Central animated series would you find this character in the picture? Go answer this one right now. Number 4, on what Fox and later Comedy Central animated series would you find this character? Number 4, number 4. What could it be? Number 4. Playing trivia on a Monday night. Thanks for your donations on Venmo and PayPal. If you liked a certain poster in my man cave here, let me know. I got this arcade machine coming in December, custom made, took 18 months from order to shipment. And I really, really hope it's here before December 25th because my family's coming down for Christmas. And the guy guaranteed that it would be, but it ships from Colorado. It's got the light guns for like House of the Dead. It's got the roll ball for like Golden Tee. It's got the twisty thing for like Pong. And it's got 4 sit-down joysticks with 8 buttons each for all the fighting games and Turtles in Time and Battletoads. And I don't know why Battletoads popped in my head. But every game ever, basically. There's 58,000 games built into this thing. So it's going to be very, very cool. I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to show it to you. The answer is Futurama. Futurama. Both spellings will work out there just fine. And Futurama, 100%. Number 5, which actor portrays lead character Thomas Shelby in the BBC series Peaky Blinders? 60 seconds on the clock. Number 5. Aaron says Sandlot poster for the win. Got that one at Five Below, Aaron, for $5. And we Mod Podge these to the wall. We tried this thing called Dead Flat that I read online was supposed to be the best for putting a poster on the wall. Didn't work great. So then we Mod Podged all the posters. I had to reorder some of them because they were destroyed. And they're still a little crinkly here and there, but I like the look of them actually because they look like they've been on the wall a long time, like a video store or something. So yeah, we've got Sandlot, Christmas Vacation, Rocketeer, Die Hard, Roadhouse, Goonies, Home Alone, Big Fish, Adventures in Babysitting, Beetlejuice, Girl Next Door, Fried Green Tomatoes, Little Giants, Clue, and Somewhere in Time so far. And I do have a Christmas Story, but we're going to keep that as like a framed Christmas decoration. So we're not going to put that up on the wall in here. But the answer here is Cillian Murphy. Somebody put C. Murphy, Cillian Johnson. So it's like, do I count C. Murphy if I'm going to count Cillian Johnson, which isn't correct. I think the last name has to be right. I think you have to have Murphy. I think if you just put Cillian, that's no good. You got to have Cillian Murphy or C. Murphy. I will accept there. But everything else, I'd say sorry. Let's see who got that. 56%. 5 people. Number 6. What NBC TV sitcom featured the cast shown here for its first season? Number 6. Timer has started. What do you think? What do you think? Number 6. Number 6. What could it be? We have 40 seconds left here. If you like my podcast that comes out every day, we just put it on an episode on Elaine from Seinfeld today. If you like specifically Elaine from Seinfeld trivia questions, go listen to the Trivia with Buds podcast, wherever podcasts are found. They are all on everything. Spotify, Podbean, Podcatcher, Pod anything, and iTunes, of course. Libsyn is my host for podcasts. You can find it wherever podcasts are found. Just search Trivia, click on Trivia with Buds. It comes out every weekday. And I've been keeping up pretty good for the last 2 or 3 months with the weekday schedule. And we've got a bunch of fun stuff coming up. So go check out the podcast and support the show on Patreon, patreon.com/trivia with buds. If you have a monthly donation you want to make for all these live streams and podcasts, you can support the show that way. Cheers is the answer there. 100%. Shout out to David Snow, who just signed up to be a $10 a month Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/trivia with buds. Thank you, David Snow, if you're watching right now. The 7th question is about HBO. Who did Sean Bean portray on Game of Thrones? Who did Sean Bean portray on Game of Thrones? A lot of $10 donations tonight, thanks to Aaron Freed, Amber Bellant, Mari Loera, Michelle Lindemann, and Amy Madigan. 60 names on the wheel. Who is going to win? Number 7. I'm on my very last red stripe of a 6-pack I got yesterday. Feel good about that. We're giving away a Yoda Child t-shirt, guys. If you didn't see this, this is the retro cool The Child t-shirt we're giving away. No new Mandalorian this fall or winter season, but the Book of Boba Fett comes out right around Christmas time. Watch that trailer. That looks pretty good. $7 from Wayne Nyack. Happy birthday to all the Buds family. Wait a minute. That's Brandon Beiser. Thank you, Brandon. Haven't seen you in a couple weeks, Brandon. Hope you're doing well. You're going in as BB. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. BB, you're on the wheel 7 times. Thanks for your generous donation, a.k.a. Wayne Nyack, Brandon Beiser. Very, very cool. The answer here was Ned Stark or Eddard Stark. Eddard Stark or Ned. I don't think I'm going to count just the name Edward by itself, because that's not really right. Stark, King of the North. I will count that, but not Edward by itself, unfortunately. All right, who got that? 70%. We got 8, 9, 10, and 11. Number 8, TV characters. How many seasons did Ed O'Neill play Jay Pritchett on Modern Family? Typing in a number here. How many seasons did Ed O'Neill play Jay Pritchett? I think I spelled O'Neill wrong. That's okay. 50 seconds left on this one. How many seasons did Ed O'Neill play Jay Pritchett on Modern Family? Amber says, so autocorrect took over the first name on that one. I see what you're saying, Amber. Maybe I should have given you Edward. I apologize. Number 8. What do you think? What do you think? Number 8. How many seasons for Ed O'Neill as Jay Pritchett? Thanks to everybody for your generous donations. I got to make sure that my friend BB pops on this screen here. Let's see. This is going to be $7 from Brandon Beiser. There we go. $7. Thank you for your donations. Brandon Beiser, your name's on the screen. There you go, guys. And Amber says Edward, not Edward. The answer to number 8 is 11. 11 seasons of Modern Family. 82% got it. Number 9, Johnny Carson's fortune teller character from The Tonight Show is named Blank the Magnificent. Fill in the blank. Number 9, Johnny Carson, fortune teller. Blank the Magnificent. Number 9, number 9. I have to sneeze. Sorry, I tried to cover it up. I did my best. I am sitting in a Subway booth from a Subway sandwich store, which is cool, but I do, it does hurt your butt after an hour and 10 minutes. I'll tell you that, guys. My butt hurts. We're giving away the Office Uno tonight, if you want to win that. That's very cool. I had not seen that before. I bought 5 packs of those because I thought that was a cool trivia prize. Johnny Carson's fortune teller character from The Tonight Show is named Blank the Magnificent. Number 9. Your answer here in 10 seconds coming your way. What's it going to be? Here's some other things I have on my desk. I have a Hulk Hogan. He's got the swinging fist. These are Hasbro figures from the 90s. I've got 5 of those. I'll show you in a second here. We're not giving away as prizes, but I just thought I'd show them to you. The answer is Karnak. Karnak. Somebody put Cairo and Karnak. I'm going to give it to Karnak with a K. Karnak. And I will say that if it does autocorrect and you hit submit, make sure you check the autocorrect. Because if you wrote Karnak and it changed it to Cairo, you should have had time before you hit submit to go do it, because it's not based on speed. You have the whole minute to do it. So I'm not going to give it to Cairo, but I imagine that is what that happened, like Eddard and Edward. Who got that right? 9 out of 10 people. 2 questions left. Number 10. What was the name of the purple pet dinosaur on the Flintstones? Purple pet dinosaur on the Flintstones. What do you think? Number 10, number 10. And we got 40 seconds left here. Who else do I got? I've got Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who just underwent a surgery and has some sort of cancer. I didn't read the whole article, but really good guy, great wrestler, fun character, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hope he gets well soon. We've got the Mountie, Jacques Rougeau, I think his name was. I think that was him. The Mountie. I like that this action figure's head is tilted. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't remember him tilting his head all that much, and he has circles in his hands to hold like a shock stick. It was like an electric, you would zap people with it back in the 90s, if you remember the Mountie. The answer here is Dino, and everybody got it. Great job. Number 11, to close out round 3 in the spy comedy series Get Smart. What was Maxwell Smart's agent number? I'll give you a hint. It's 2 digits. What was Maxwell Smart's agent number, number 11? I also have Macho King Randy Savage here on my desk, looking very tan. Rest in peace, Macho King. Actually, well, I guess 2. Just 2 of these wrestlers have passed. I was going to say all these wrestlers are dead, but Hulk Hogan's still alive. Hacksaw's alive. The Mountie's still alive. But this one, he's got Macho King in the butt there. And he has the swinging arm motion. That was kind of a cool feature there. I like that. And then, of course, we have our last figure here with 24 seconds left on the clock. This is Mr. Perfect. This is a great figure. If you remember Mr. Perfect, that captures him very well. And he's got the singlet, yellow and blue and green. His arm goes all the way around, and his hand swings down for some fisting action. Can I say that? I don't think I can say that. The only thing is they smell so terrible. I bought these action figures, most of those, off of a guy. His brother passed away and had this huge wrestling figure collection. I randomly found him on Facebook Marketplace in Hollywood maybe 5 years ago. And I bought everything. It was his ring and all the figures. And it was like $50, and it was easily $500 worth of figures. And but they all stunk like cigarette smoke for years and years and years, and they still kind of stink. The answer here is 86. Somebody put Dino for that one. But it was 86, and that means our winner was my friend Alec. 12 points. Ron Burr and T all tied there. And the overall score is Caitlin, 30 points. MSL, 28. Pete, 28. And 4th and 5th is T, 28 for all them. So we've got an interesting score going on here. 30 points for Caitlin Granby. Keeps her in first place. We're jumping right into round number 4, guys. We're not going to do a break on this one. This round is called Famous Trios. So get ready here. This is Famous Trios. Refresh your device. Get ready to play. And in 30 seconds, the first question will be upon us for Famous Trios, things that come in threes and famous groups of 3 and all that good stuff. This is round 4. We have one round left after this called the kitchen sink round. Jeannie's dad went to high school with Mr. Perfect. Ooh, says Aaron Freed. That's pretty cool. Hulk lives in Florida. Yeah, Caitlin. Not too far from my brother in Clermont, Florida. We went to his beach shop, Hulk Hogan's beach shop, where he has a lot of cool memorabilia. Caitlin needs a drink. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Question number 1. After Buttercup and Bubbles, what is the name of the third Powerpuff Girl? That's round 4. Question 1. Good luck, good luck. After Buttercup and Bubbles, what is the name of the third Powerpuff Girl? Number 1 for round number 4. What could the answer be? After Buttercup and Bubbles, what is the name of the third Powerpuff Girl? Number 1. 27 seconds left. Hope you guys are having fun. Let me know in the comments if you'd want to do this again, or if we should go back to the paper and pen way. I do like something about, now that I've been playing, and I never play, which I've told you guys before, I never ever play trivia as a trivia host. I've hosted 8,000 events easily, and I've probably played 15 or 20 ever, and most of them in the last couple months. And now that I've been playing, there is something to writing down your answer with a pen and paper where it's like, is this final, guys? What do you think? All right. And you do it. There's something cool about that. It's very interesting being on the other end. Blossom is the name there. Blossom, just like Mayim Bialik on her hit series, Blossom. Number 2, what is the last name of the witch sisters in Hocus Pocus? There's 3 of them. What is their last name? Number 2, sequel coming out next Halloween time. What is the name of the last name of the sisters in Hocus Pocus? Some other VHS tapes I have here, Dirty Dancing and Caddyshack. And then I have a bunch of other ones in not storage, but in a box somewhere. I'm trying to come up with a cool place to put them where they're kind of displayed on like a rack of some kind. So it kind of looks like a video store. So I'm going to do that very soon. And like I said, the arcade will get in here. The arcade is all Ninja Turtle themed. So I have all this Ninja Turtle memorabilia that I am slowly piling up to put around the arcade. And if you're like, wow, that sounds like a lot of stuff. This is stuff that I've had probably like since I became an adult. Like I would say like when I had my first apartment, age 22 after college, I was like, all right, I'm going to buy some cool stuff. And then I never had like space to display a lot of this stuff. And now I finally have a house. So it feels like it's all paying off. The answer is Sanderson sisters, the Sanderson sisters. 7 people got it, 78%. Number 3, what is the third film in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy? What could that be? Number 3, what is the third film in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy? Been watching a lot of Batman with my kiddo, Tommy Boy. My wife and mother-in-law take Annabelle to school at about 7:30 every day. And then Tommy stays home with me. And I mostly sleep because I'm about a 9 o'clock, 8:45 sleeper. That's about when I'm waking up for the day. I can't wake up at 6:45, 6:30 like these guys do. So they wake up early, they go to school, and then me and Tommy will watch, Tommy, again, I fall asleep, but Tommy puts on Muppet Babies, Spidey and His Amazing Friends, and Ultimate Spider-Man, all on Disney+. But I have gotten him into another show on HBO Max called Batman the Brave and the Bold, which is a really good cartoon for adults or kids. That's probably of all the shows he watches, the one that I like the most. Batman the Brave and the Bold. It's a cool team up show where he teams up with a different superhero in every episode. And if you haven't seen that, try and find it. It's on HBO Max. The answer is The Dark Knight Rises. And somebody put really Dark Knight. I like that answer. That's great. 8 people got it. Number 4. Which of the Jonas Brothers, here you go, Caitlin, has the least amount of letters in their advertised first name? Number 4, which of the Jonas Brothers has the least amount of letters in their advertised first name? Number 4. Now I say advertised because let's say that one of the Jonas Brothers was named Ryan, legal name, but they call him Rye, R-Y, mostly in articles and whenever they reference him. That would be the advertised name, Rye Jonas. And I think I could make a Jonas Brother. That's what I was trying to get at there, obviously. I think I could pull it off. I think I could sing the song Spaceman. I don't know. That came on my phone the other day because I was searching for Spaceman by the Killers. And it was like, do you want to listen to Spaceman by one of the Jonas Brothers? I was like, I'll check it out. And it was okay. It was not great, but it was all right. Luke McKay just sent me a birthday email. I don't know if he's watching right now. It says, happy birthday, 40 rounds zipped up. Here is the belated birthday gift of 40 brand new rounds for you to use as you please. Keep up the great work, Luke McKay. Man, I have several friends in Australia. Nobody's as cool as Luke McKay. I'm putting it out there on record. Thank you so much, Luke, for sending me 40 new rounds. I just thought of you today because I was looking for trivia rounds on my computer, and I'm like, I think I have a whole ton from Luke that I didn't use, and I do. I have tons that you wrote for me, and I have all those ideas you gave me for rounds that I was supposed to write myself. Never did either of those. So thank you so much, Luke, if you're watching. Very, very cool. The answer here, Joe Jonas. Joe Jonas is the answer here. Somebody put Rumpelstiltskin. That's fun. Joe Jonas, shortest amount of letters. We had Nick Jonas. Which would be next. And then Bartleby Jonas, I think, is the third one. So there you go if you missed that. Number 5, Blank Weapon 3 came out in 1992. Blank Weapon 3 came out in 1992. Fill in the blank. Number 5. Aaron says, bonus Jonas. Caitlin says, I thought you were talking about real names. And Caitlin, that is why I said advertise names, because Joseph would be his probably legal name, Joseph Jonas. But Joe Jonas is how they refer to him as at all times. Number 5, Blank Weapon 3. What do you think there? What do you think? Man, Luke McKay, what a legend he is. A real champion. That Luke McKay. Thank you for sending me rounds, Luke. If you guys are looking to have a holiday party for your office, your company, your crew, you can, hit me up. Go to my website, see videos, see samples, or send me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. I'd love to do some 20-second challenge, some bingo, some trivia, some game shows, some Family Feud. Doing a Family Feud for the 5th time for one company tomorrow. It is a company called Bright Edge. I've done trivia, I've done bingo, and I've done 5 Family Feuds, and they just booked a 6th and a 7th. This company can't get enough of Family Feud. You should be like this company. Hit me up for your holiday party. The answer is Lethal Weapon. And please don't whip out your Weapon 3. That's a good answer. I like that. Very good. 78%. No, 89%. Number 6. Which of the trio of Alvin and the Chipmunks wears a green shirt? Boom. Your timer has begun. Very excited for the holiday season coming up, guys. I love the holidays. Halloween is very fun for my wife and my mother-in-law. But I love Christmas time. I love Thanksgiving to Christmas. That whole span is just magical. And I love, oddly, I like the house, and this will be very cool to decorate the house for the holiday season. But I like the decorations you see, like if you go to a mall. Is that weird? I like hanging out at malls and always have. My dad liked malls. I like malls. The kids love when I take them to the mall. We get Chick-fil-A, and they play at an indoor park there. Anyway, I love malls. I love when things are decorated. I went to Starbucks yesterday on my birthday after church and grabbed myself a tea and a banana nut loaf, which is heated up, very tasty if you like banana bread. And Starbucks makes a good one. And I was waiting forever. I was in there for 30 minutes because it was super packed. And I just really liked everything was set up for the holiday season. They had all the new mugs and the fake snow and all that stuff. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. Beelzebub. Beelzebub is not the answer. It's Theodore here with the green shirt. 89%. 8 people got it. Number 7. In what famous musical trio would you find a member named T-Boz? A member named T-Boz. Number 7. Caitlin wants to do Wheel of Fortune again. That is a fun game. Yes, Caitlin. And Timothy Sue, who made that app, has updated it since then, but I have not used it in a long time. But yeah, we used to do Family Feud on social media. That was pretty cool. We used to do Family Feud right here on Facebook. We used to do Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, which was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to run the board on Jeopardy. So maybe I'll do that again. I still have all those apps. It would be cool to do those on like a Friday night and have people register to play in some way. We've got 17 seconds left at number 7, 8, 9, 10, and the bonus for round 4. And then we're going into the kitchen sink 11 totally random questions, which would normally be the confidence round. I think we'll be done at 10:45, and I got a third raffle prize to show you. The answer here to number 7 is TLC, Tender Love and Care, T-Boz, Chili, Left Eye, 78%. Number 8, Topher Grace played what villain in the 3rd Spider-Man film? Topher Grace from that 70s show played what villain in the 3rd Spider-Man film? Check out some of these rounds from Luke McKay. Let's see what's going on here. Unsupported file type. I have to open it on a computer. Thank you, Luke McKay. Again, if you're watching, can't wait to go over those. Number 8, Topher Grace. 30 seconds left. We have, maybe 15 questions left or so tonight. It's going to be over soon, but thanks for playing Famous Trios. Number 8, Topher Grace played what villain in the 3rd Spider-Man film? Oh, this is kind of sad, guys. If you play in Upland, California at Last Name Brewing, this Wednesday's our last trivia night there ever. Now, I'm not saying we won't be back there again, but they want to stop until the end of the year. So this Wednesday, if you live in Upland, California, go play at Last Name Brewing. That's my baby. Been there since 2014 or 15, and going on 6 or 7 years of trivia there. Of course, we were off for like a year and a half for COVID, but Last Name Brewing this Wednesday, 7 to 9. Go play. It'll be the last one until the end of the year. They said we'll revisit it in 2022. So we'll see what happens. But that is a long-running show. Venom is the answer there. Venom, 67% got it. We got 9 and 10 and 11. Number 9, what comedy film trilogy features a group known as the Wolf Pack? And on this one, there was not supposed to be a picture of Carmack, so I'm going to remove that. But there you go. Number 9, you've got 50 seconds to answer this one. What comedy film trilogy features a group known as the Wolf Pack? Thanks for being here. I am putting all my Funkos in the other part of the basement, like the more hangout TV kitchen-y area, which is outside of this room. This is supposed to be like a dining room, and we totally turned it into a fun room. I didn't even show you guys the carpet. Look at this. Check this out. Can you see that? Look at that carpet. It is blacklight carpet like you would find at a bowling alley or a laser tag arena. And we ordered that on purpose, and it looks really cool with the blacklight strips that Ashley put down. So I dig that quite a bit. And anyway, all the Funkos, she bought these, look like they're floating, plastic clear shelves. And we have tons of Seinfeld Funkos, wrestling Funkos, and office Funkos. Those are the 3 I've collected the most of. And then Disney's probably after that. The Hangover is the answer there. Stacy and the Pentagrams. 88%. Number 10. In what decade were the Three Stooges created? In what decade were the Three Stooges created? Number 10. What do you think? In what decade were the Three Stooges created? Number 10. We have one question left here for 2 points coming up next. Then we have our kitchen sink round to close out the show. Caitlin says that carpet looks like roller skating rink. Yes, you're right. Couples skate. Everybody grab a friend or more than a friend and start the couples skate. I'm nearing my last beer here, guys. We have 2 more prizes to show you in the raffle. I forgot to show you one for round 3 because we went right into round 4, but we'll show it to you. And we have 15 seconds left here. 9 people have buzzed in. And the answer coming up in about 9 seconds. Good luck, good luck. If you have a favorite mall that you want me to visit, let me know in the comments. The answer is the 1930s. 70s, 50s, Dust Bowl, 40s, 40s, 40s. Anybody get that? 2 people. The 1930s. And the last question, what year did the Three Amigos film, a comedy film called The Three Amigos, come out? What year was that for 2 points? What year did the Three Amigos film come out? 67 names on the wheel. If you want to win some cool stuff, look at the top of the screen in the red, Ryan-Buds on Venmo, 7392 if you need my digits. PayPal, ryanbuds@gmail.com. That is where to go to win an Office Uno set. Looks like this. To win a child shirt. Looks like this, the child. And to win a very cool prize, which I'll show you right now. It's a Skip It pin. Look at that. If you bend this, you can see it a little bit better. That says, skip it, skip it. The very best thing of all. There's a counter on this ball. So it's a Skip It enamel pin. It comes on this backing that says only 90 kids know. You get 15% off your next order there with that promo code. And check that out. That would be very, very cool. And that is Skip It. Skip It. That is our next raffle prize. If you need that pin, donate on Venmo and PayPal. The answer is 1986. 1986. 6 people got it. The winner of that round was T, MSL, and Pete, all tied for first with Ron and AA Ron. 11 points all around. Who's winning now? Ron Burr breaks the tie in first place, 34 points. MSL, 32. Pete, 31. T has 31, and Caitlin has 31. We've got one round left, guys. We're going to dive right on into it, and this is our final round of gameplay. But let me show you this. In addition to Skip It, you can win the Barbershop The Next Cut Blu-ray. What? Ice Cube, Cedric the Entertainer, Barbershop The Next Cut, produced by Ice Cube. And this has never been opened before. Can you imagine someone not opening this? Barbershop The Next Cut. You can win that today. And a Skip It pin. And a Yoda shirt. And an Uno office. And this keychain. It says Saved by the Buds. This is my very last one. I ordered a bunch of these last year. These are very cool. Saved by the Buds. It is sort of like a hard plastic keychain. There's a little thing you can peel off if you want it to be a little bit brighter. I won't peel it off for you, but that's my very last one. Saved by the Bell font, Saved by the Buds. Those are all the raffle prizes. Donate, donate, donate. The info is all at the top of the screen, and that would be very cool of you. This is the kitchen sink, guys. Refresh your device one last time. Hit continue answering one last time, and get ready to play the kitchen sink. Here comes the countdown in 30 seconds. Good luck, good luck. It's our last round of gameplay. Caitlin hates skating. She broke her ankle that way. I have not gone roller skating in a long time. Number 1 is coming up in 10 seconds. And the first question, what type of animal is the cartoon character Bullwinkle? Number 1, what type of animal is Bullwinkle? Number 1, what type of animal is the cartoon character Bullwinkle? Number 1, number 1. What do you think? What could it be? And we've got 17 seconds left here. What kind of animal is the cartoon character Bullwinkle? Watched a lot of Bullwinkle growing up, of course, with his pal, Rocky. And the answer here to the first question of our last round is moose. Moose and squirrel. Bullwinkle and Rocky, moose and squirrel, number 2. Joe Cocker's version of A Little Help from My Friends was the theme song to what TV show that debuted in 1988? What was this TV show? 50 seconds left here. Used to watch this show quite a bit. This is a good show. And if you like trivia with me, make sure you check out the podcast, Trivia with Buds, wherever podcasts are found. Just search Trivia with Buds. You'll come across the show. Comes out every weekday, 5 new episodes every Monday through Friday. They're about 10 minutes long, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more. I'm getting ready to put out a super episode for your next road trip if you're traveling for the holidays. It'll have 100 questions in it. It'll be a little bit longer, probably 30, 40 minutes. And 100 questions, 100 answers. Write them all down with your partner, your spouse, your mom, your friend, whoever you're driving with. A lot of people listen to the show on road trips. The answer is the Wonder Years. Wonder Years. We'll count both of those, and everybody got it. 100%. We're down to 8 players. Number 3, the 2013 film Wolf of Wall Street chronicles the career and downfall of 80s Wall Street fraudster Jordan what? Jordan what? Number 3. Jordan what? This one I would be sitting there. I'd cross it off like 3 or 4 times before I wrote down the correct answer, if I even came up with it. Number 3, the 2013 film Wolf of Wall Street, which I saw in theaters with Ashley. I think we saw it at City Walk in Studio City. And it was a new theater up by Universal. at the time, and we sat there for good 3 hours, and we loved the movie. It was great, but it was just very long. I remember. 13 seconds left here. And Wolf of Wall Street, which I feel like would be hard to get made today because there's a lot of misogyny in this movie. But it came out right before people were really like, you can't make this movie. It is Belfort. And if you put anything close to that, we'll give it to you. Belfort, Balfour, Belfort. Yeah, that's all good. That's good stuff, guys. The amount of people who got that right, 75%, 6 people. Number 4, what is the diameter of a regulation basketball hoop in inches? Diameter of a regulation basketball hoop in inches. The timer has begun. How many inches could it be? What do you think? How many inches could that be? What is the diameter of a regulation basketball hoop in inches? Number 4. We're on our last round of gameplay. 7 questions left in the show. Who will win an amazing prize? We're giving away a Saved by the Buds keychain, Skip It enamel pin, Barbershop The Next Cut with Ice Cube and Cedric the Entertainer, Uno Office Edition, and the Child Retro t-shirt. Somebody will win a prize, and that prize is a Seinfeld trivia game. I have a Seinfeld trivia game for the winner tonight, 150 questions from the hit show Seinfeld. If you like that show, make sure you stick around to the end to see if you won that prize. 18 is the answer here, 18 inches. Somebody put 18IN. We'll get that to you. Somebody put a custard pie. Interesting. Number 5, how old is Bob Barker as of December 2020? Looking for a number here. How old is the great Bob Barker? Still kicking. Is he 80? Is he 180? Or somewhere in between? How old is Bob Barker? 45 seconds left to go. We are, let's see, for my cake, I'm not a huge, I like cake, but I'm never like, I got to have cake. I'll just eat it if it's there. So Ashley made me brownie cookie hybrid, which is one of my favorite things. But I think Betty Crocker makes one. It's a box thing where you make cookie and brownie batter and mix it together. It's so good. So she made one from scratch, and it turned out really good. So that was my cake. That's what I blew candles out on yesterday. Annabelle today had Nothing Bundt Cakes, which is her favorite cake place. She had her own personal bundt cake. It was like birthday cake flavored. And then we had a pumpkin one from there and a chocolate chunk one from there. Oh, so good. That place is great. What was I getting at? I don't even know. The answer is 97 years old, 91 flamboyant years old, 25%. Only 2 people got that. Here's number 6. Which U.S. president has had 2 goats named Nanny and Nanko living in the White House? A minute to answer that one. Which U.S. president had 2 goats named Nanny and Nanko living at the White House? Number 6. Oh, this is what I was getting at. At the local grocery store, there's a bunch of grocery stores around here. One's called Ingles. One's called Walmart, of course. And the other one's called Food City. And and Publix with an X. Publix is the best quality probably, but it's the priciest. Food City is cheaper, but something stuck there. But their bakery, man, we went to a Food City bakery. It was like an old school bakery. They had cookies, cakes, donuts, tarts, wedding cookies, Italian cookies, fudge, like everything you could imagine at like a store at the mall or a bakery. They had it there. And I was like, this is dangerous. And like Darkwing Duck, I said, let's get dangerous. And I bought so many things. But if you're in the northeastern Tennessee region, go into Food City and their bakery. The answer is Lincoln. Did you know it? 1 person did. Pat yourself on the back if you picked Abe Lincoln without Googling it. Number 7. When Leslie Nielsen passed away, ESPN published an obituary for Enrico Palazzo, fake umpire he played in the comedy satire film what? Minute on the clock. I was wrong. I said we'd be done at 10:45. It's going to be an 11 o'clock show. Maybe a little before 11. But we still have all the raffles to do, and we've got 4 more questions. 8, 9, 10, and 11. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 4 more questions. I'm wearing my very generic sweatshirt. I bought this probably 15 years ago on the road doing stand-up, and it's very cozy. The inside of it is so worn. Can you see that? It's like real worn out, but it's very soft. And this is a weird thing, I'll tell you guys. I have not bitten my nails in 2 weeks, which is the longest I think I've ever gone in my entire life. I'm really trying to focus on not doing it. It's just one of those things I do when I'm bored, usually watching TV. But I have not bitten my nails in 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to have to start wearing gloves like George on Seinfeld because he's got the model hands. The answer is the Naked Gun. Naked Gun, 88%. Number 8, Flavor Flav, an original member of hip-hop pop group blank, is a musical prodigy who is proficient in 15 instruments. I'd like to see this all displayed because I've never seen him play any instruments. Number 8, I've seen him wear that giant dumb clock. That's about it. You know who I saw play a lot of instruments, which was pretty impressive? Kid Rock. About 15 years ago, I saw Kid Rock open for John Bon Jovi at Soldier Field, Chicago. And I was not very excited to see Kid Rock. I was like, yeah, whatever. We got there late, middle of his set. But there was some song he did. I think this was right before he kind of came back with the country career. Or maybe he had that song all summer long. I forget what it was. But he played drums, guitar. He sang, he rapped, and he played something else, a horn of some kind, I think. And I was like, whoa, Kid Rock can do some stuff. So I was very impressed by Kid Rock that one time I saw him 13 years ago. But let's see. Caitlin says, I can't believe how old Betty White will be this year. Yeah, in January, she will be 100 years old, Betty White. Caitlin says, to tell you the truth, I asked my mom for the answer number 6. It's always good to tell the truth. Mom can help. Public Enemy is the answer there. Public Enemy, 75%. 3 questions left. Number 9. In 1896, how fast in miles per hour was the first person cited for speeding in an automobile going? How many miles per hour back in 1896? I watch Murdoch Mysteries on CBC, Canada Broadcasting Company, and it's on Hulu. And they are taking that show takes place at the turn of the century, and they have cars on there. So they have people in the streets, and they always say stuff like, "This traffic's crazy," and there's like 2 cars. It's hilarious, but they are right in the heart of this. In 1896, how fast was that car going in miles per hour? The first person cited for speeding in an automobile. Wouldn't that be interesting if you were the first person? I bet this person has a name that's documented somewhere. The first person pulled over for speeding in the history of cars in the U.S. The answer here in 5 seconds is none other than 8 miles per hour. That's right, 8 miles. Somebody said 30. 8 miles per hour. Who got it? Anybody? Nobody. Nobody picked 8. That's our first clunker question, and it only took us to the very end of the show to get there. Number 10, the photo format JPEG is an acronym. What does the J stand for? What does that J stand for? Let me switch this background color so it's easier to see. Is that easier to see? There we go. A little bit easier with the green. The photo format JPEG is an acronym. What does the J stand for? We shall find out in just a few seconds here. 30 seconds on our second to last question of the whole show. 10:45. Technically almost done at 10:45. Thank you guys for playing. Whoever has the highest score will get a Seinfeld trivia game from me in the mail. And the answer here coming up to number 10 is Joint. Joint Photographer Expert Group, I think is what it stands for. And Joint is the answer. Justified Just, Japan. 3 people. And the last question of the whole show, the Great Gatsby author F. Scott Fitzgerald had a wife with which first name? What was F. Scott Fitzgerald's wife's name? Number 11. Got to watch Dexter. Got to watch the last couple episodes of Great British Baking Show. So many things to watch. Number 11, Great Gatsby author F. Scott Fitzgerald's wife had which first name? Number 11. If you have a holiday party coming up, hit me up, send me a message. I would love to do trivia for your school, your charity group, your house party, your work function that they put you in charge of and you don't know what to do. Think about trivia with me, bingo with me, game shows with me, Family Feud, 20-second challenge. Go see videos on triviawithbuds.com anytime. Would love to host a party for you or your friends or your family or your coworkers. The very last question is afoot. The answer here to number 11 is none other than Zelda. Zelda. I think Daisy is based on Zelda. And who got that right? It was 63%. The winner of that round was my pal, Caitlin, 9 points. Ron Burr, 8 points. Pete, 7 points. That means our overall winner was Caitlin with 49. MSL, 46, and Pete, 46. Great job, Caitlin. You have won a Seinfeld board game, which I will send you in the mail. Great job, Caitlin, our big winner tonight. MSL and Pete, T, and Ron Burr in 4th and 5th. And that is how it all went down. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and having some fun. We have our raffle to do. If you donated on Venmo or PayPal, this is your last chance to get in the raffle. We'll give you another 30 seconds, and I'll get the wheel ready here. We've got 30 seconds to go until the wheel starts spinning. We're going to raffle off those items one at a time and see who gets some stuff. So here we go. Let me share this screen. And this is this window. There we go. We got the wheel on the screen. This is everybody on there, 67 names. Amber says, fun night. Thanks. Thank you, Amber. Thanks for playing. Caitlin's not a Seinfeld fan. All right, Caitlin, I'll send you some stuff. I know what you like, Caitlin, and I'll hook you up with some cool stuff. Amber says, next time we'll be more prepared with chargers. Very good, Amber. Next time we do this, maybe next Monday night, we'll do the paper and pen way, so you don't have to worry about your cell phone. But thanks for experimenting with me tonight, guys. I hope you had fun. All right, here are your winners for the raffle prizes. We're going to raffle this off first. It is a keychain that says Saved by the Buds, and we're spinning. Who is going to be winning? I got to send myself an email because I forgot to grab paper. Ryan Buds is my name. RyanBuds@gmail.com. And Mari has won the keychain. Keychain is Mari. Very, very good. And thank you, Mari, for your generous donation. Next prize is the Skip It pin. It says Skip It. And this is going to a player on the wheel. Mari, do you have that keychain? Have I already sent you that? If you don't have it, I will definitely send it to you. Let me know, though. Because you just won this too, Mari. It is a Skip It pin. 2 prizes going to Mari so far. Could she win all 5? I've seen it happen before. Let's see what happens here. This is Barbershop, the next cut on Blu-ray. We're spinning the wheel. Who is going to be winning Barbershop? Skip It pin, Mari. And the winner here is BB. Brandon, you're getting the Barbershop Blu-ray. I hope you have a Blu-ray player, Bicer. I feel like you are a minimalist, but I could be wrong. BB, thank you for your support. We've got 2 prizes left. The next one is the Uno Office game. Who is going to win Uno Office Edition? The wheel is spinning. Mari says even better. And the winner here is Amy, getting the Office game. Amy Madigan. Amy Madigan, Office Uno. And the last prize is Yoda shirt, and that is going to go to one lucky winner. Who's going to come up right now? Thank you guys for your support tonight. The winner of the Yoda shirt is Amy. Amy getting the shirt as well. Amy is getting the Office and the Yoda shirt. Brandon Bicer, the Barbershop Blu-ray, Skip It pin, and keychain going to Mari. And that's how it all went down tonight, guys. Thank you so very much. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. And I hope you liked my new retro room. I'll be taking tons more videos and showing you a bunch of cool stuff in the room So make sure you follow me on TikTok, Trivia with Buds on TikTok, and Instagram, Ryan Buds, and Facebook, of course, Ryan Buds. You're watching on there probably. Thank you for playing. Thanks for your donations, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. Bye-bye.